And our infrastructure is deteriorating dramatically. You can see that part of 3rd Street's closed down, has been. The amount of money it takes to fix that is tremendous. We have another issue on another similar that take 2 blocks to be replaced, and the money on that is very high. And one thing that we have to consider is how we're going to pay for it. And you know, we do the best we can with the amount of money, and can do it and operate it in the best we can to balance things out. But one thing that's going to have to come to the people of Eldon, they're going to have to decide, and that is how we're going to handle all the restructure of these areas. Now, I know there's 3 aldermen here today with me. Let's see, Larry LeDuc sitting over there. Sharon Cole somewhere. There she is. Derek is back there standing here. What I'd like for people to do is think about the financing possibilities that we can do. And one of them would be to reinstate the property tax that was done away with 10 or 12 years ago. Or if there would be a taxation to increase the sales tax in our area that would help pay for that. We're going to have to figure out something to do there. It doesn't mean that we are not doing the best we can to restore the streets and things of that nature. But when you have a $300,000 project to repair a section, or you have a $700,000 project to do that, it's not that we can do them all at once or do all of them at one time. So it's things that I'd like for people to live in the city, think about, talk to your alderman about how that you feel would be the best way to increase our revenue in the city, to make payments on or to accomplish the things we need to do. I think that we've seen a lot of things going on over the past year. I'm sure that people's noticed some areas, some of the old structures are all coming down. We're trying to get everything cleaned up to that nature. I know that we're about done with the water project. I haven't seen how many millions of gallons of water that we pumped. I know it was 19 million to not the end of 17, but the end of 16 that we had no record of, period. The state we have to report to wants to know where that went. But I can also tell you this, that we went into some places and put new meters in, and some of them were running approximately 1.5 gallons a minute continuously, and that was not registering on old meters. Also, some of the new meters and things that were installed, of course, they're read automatic, and also if you got a leak, and it could be a very small leak, and you can go out and take we can send people out there and they can tell you your flow. I know that one call that we got was that said, hey, why is my water bill went up? He said, we're 2 people living in this house and we don't have this kind of usage. What people don't realize, that we can pull a report and it tells you what you use every day of a month. And I looked at the report and I went back and I asked this individual, I said, tell me something. What do you do on Tuesdays and Thursdays? And he come back and he says, well, we water our garden and the flowers. Well, when things of that nature happens, then you use more water than just washing your clothes and doing your dishes and things of that nature. We like input on different issues that going around, and we I can't guarantee that every issue you bring before me can fix, because most of them cost money, and we have to take care of that. Thank you for having me here today. Is there any questions or any comments anybody wants to make? If so,
Real quickly on the 3rd Street,
on 3rd,
is there any progress on that at this point? Any funds that have been allocated, or?
well, in reality, and I'd have to verify this, but we'd allocated $300,000 this year. And during this time element, because that is in a business area, okay, we can't get a grant. However, we've had another infrastructure failure that needs immediate attention. We're going to have to take care of it. So a portion of that $300,000 is going to be the payment on a grant, our portion of a grant to fix that. We are going to try to get it where we can open that section of 3rd Street back up this year. And we'll probably end up taking some money out of what we propose to put in there to pay for the grant to get the other one fixed. Okay? So that's just sort of how that's going to go. Yes, do we plan on doing something there this year? Yes, we do. But we've got to juggle the dollars, to be the best way to put it. Any other questions? If not, thank you.